Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Harry's Evening News on May 6th, 2025. Don't forget to follow the channel to stay up to date with the latest football news. And now, the headlines. Real Madrid ready to face PSG. Real Madrid will face PSG in the semi-finals of the 2025 Club World Cup, and head coach Xabi Alonso has set his sights on victory to secure a place in the final. A hard-fought win over Dortmund secured Real Madrid's place in the tournament's semi-finals. Their opponent is current Champions League champion PSG, and Alonso is determined to overcome the French side. After the win over Dortmund, Alonso said, "The semi-final against PSG will be an exciting match. Today we overcame a team that went far in last season's Champions League, and now we'll face the reigning champions." PSG are in high spirits, but so are we. Real is improving day by day, and we're preparing as best we can. Since the round of 16 last season, PSG have been playing better and better. It'll be a real challenge. We must win the semi-final before we can talk about the title. We still need to improve and increase our competitiveness. We're close to the final now, and the whole team must keep this form going. Dortmund pushed Real to the limit in their match at M-Line Stadium. In the closing minutes, a brilliant save from Courtois preserved the slim lead, and Alonso praised the Belgian keeper. "I think Real Madrid is very lucky to have Courtois. He's one of those goalkeepers who knows how to win and brings a positive impact to the team. We're lucky he's here." Real Madrid will enter the semi-final without Dean Huijsen, who is suspended. Alonso said the team will fight on his behalf. It's unfortunate that Huijsen will miss the next match, but the whole team will fight for him. MU in talks with Barca. Manchester United is preparing for a busy 2025 summer transfer window, aiming to spend heavily to rebuild the squad while also needing to sell players to balance the books. After successfully signing Matías Cunha from Wolfsburg, the Red Devils have entered talks to buy Brentford's Bryan Mbeumo. Alongside new arrivals, Old Trafford will also witness several departures. The most notable name is Marcus Rashford. According to Foot Mercado, MU will sit down with Barcelona in the coming days to discuss Rashford's future. This is seen as Barcelona's plan B after they failed to sign Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao. Barca is likely to propose a loan deal with a buy option, a financially viable solution. For MU, this would reduce their wage bill by nearly £17 million per season and bring in a loan fee. Rashford is determined to join Camp Nou. The England forward is willing to do whatever it takes to make the move happen, even agreeing to a pay cut, something he previously refused when Aston Villa tried to loan him last season. Rashford performed reasonably well with 10 goal contributions in 17 appearances, but a hamstring injury disrupted his momentum. Villa had a buy option of around £40 million but declined to activate it, partly because Rashford refused to lower his £325,000 a week wages. Besides Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Jadon Sancho also want to find new destinations. MU faces a major challenge in finding suitable clubs for these players. Bayern look for Musiala replacement. Bayern Munich faces a serious issue ahead of the 2025-26 season, as star midfielder Jamal Musiala suffered a major injury at the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. According to Bild, the German midfielder broke his left fibula and suffered multiple ligament injuries after a collision in the quarterfinal match against Paris Saint-Germain on the early morning of July 6th. Musiala is expected to be sidelined for at least 4 to 5 months, meaning he will miss the beginning of the new season, including the German Super Cup and early rounds of both the Bundesliga and Champions League. This is a big blow for head coach Vincent Kompany. Musiala is not only a key midfield figure, but also a vital link between midfield and attack, thanks to his ball control, technical skill, and wide range of movement. With Musiala out for the critical early stretch, Bayern's leadership immediately began searching for a replacement. However, the process has not gone smoothly. Top target Florian Wirtz has officially joined Liverpool, and 2 other linked names, Nico Williams and Jamie Bino Gittens, both turned down offers from Allianz Arena. In this context, Bayern has reached personal terms with Nick Waterman, a versatile attacking player from Stuttgart. However, the deal is stuck over transfer fees. Stuttgart values Waterman at €100 million, while Bayern is only willing to pay half that amount. Although seen as a temporary solution who can somewhat fill the gap left by Musiala thanks to his ability to play as a forward and attacking midfielder, Waterman doesn't yet match Musiala's class or influence. Musiala's long-term absence could disrupt Kompany's tactical setup. With a system heavily reliant on central play and creative breakthroughs, losing a player of Musiala's caliber forces Bayern to adjust their personnel and strategy in the short term. Notably, the Bavarians just received over €50 million in prize money after reaching the Club World Cup quarterfinals, a crucial resource for pushing forward with transfer activities this summer. Meanwhile, Musiala will begin an intensive recovery program, with hopes of returning in time for the Bundesliga's second half and the Champions League knockout stages. Bayern is hoping the injury will not leave long-term effects on the 21-year-old, who is considered one of the club's most important assets for the future. Yamal furious after betrayal by Nico Williams. Lamine Yamal is reportedly furious after Nico Williams made a U-turn and extended his contract with Athletic Bilbao until 2035, at a record salary for the club. According to La Vanguardia, Yamal fully believed that Nico Williams would join him at Barcelona next season. He even told close friends that the deal was done. Even though Barca hadn't yet secured registration for Nico in La Liga, Yamal still trusted everything would work out. Furthermore, both players dreamed of playing together at Camp Nou. However, Nico's sudden change of heart stunned both Barca and Yamal. Sources say Yamal only found out through social media and couldn't believe it. Yamal feels betrayed by his close friend, especially since just before the video announcing the extension was released, Nico told him he still wanted to join Barca. During their last conversation, Nico said nothing about staying at Bilbao, even though the deal had already been finalized, including a record net salary of €10 million per year. Along with the extension, the 22-year-old striker said, "When I had to make a decision, what mattered most was following my heart. I'm where I want to be, surrounded by loved ones. This is my home." Lamine Yamal's father was seemingly upset on his son's behalf and posted on Instagram, "Nowadays, you can't trust anyone." Bringing Nico Williams to Camp Nou was reportedly a promise made by Barca during their contract renewal talks with Yamal, who recently signed until the summer of 2031. In reality, the club tried to make it happen, but could not guarantee 100% that Nico would be registered due to salary cap restrictions in La Liga. That concludes today's evening news. Goodbye, and see you again soon.